Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Grape and Whiskey. This is Karen.
Hi.
And my name's Dave. Today we're getting into the fourth and final Bordeaux from the box that we got at Costco. If you've seen the other three videos, you know our results on those were up and down. There was some good and bad throughout it. And let's get into it.
Sounds
All right.
good.
All right, everybody, if you've never opened a wine bottle before, watch me struggle through it. As I just about bust the cork in half. Because I didn't quite have it even.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Yep.
But finally, the fourth and final bottle.
Okay. All right, everybody. We've got our Marquis de Bern. I'm just reading all the Grand Vin de Bordeaux. Sounds fancy. It has a horse, so it must be fancy. And it says weird French words I don't quite understand. From 2020. Definitely. And it has 90 points, which we've gone over in so many videos by jamessuckling.com. So head over there if you want to know what his point rating for wine is. But no affiliation to that whatsoever. I've always said point ratings, don't go by them.
Yeah.
A 90-point bottle of wine, good to this person, might be like 50 for you. Thing. All right. Usually I already had this stuff poured, but here, why not? The cork smelled so good the second I popped it open. You smell it?
It does smell good.
This is the first one from the four that smells just excellent.
So we'll see if it's actually good after we smell this.
And capture the lovely sound. Two random people drinking wine. All right, so what we do on the channel, we tell what history we can read from the bottle. We don't look things up. We do it on the fly. And there's not a whole lot on here other than that the Marquis de Bem was his name, even though this is Bern. Oh, Bern. It is Bern. I'm sorry. Was born in Bordeaux. So that's a plus. He is the reflection of this great journey that made Bordeaux and its wines reputable. Remarkably mellow tannins, ideal for red meats, it says.
Okay.
So where's my red meat?
It's in the freezer. I don't have any outs. But just like all Bordeaux, it's all supposed to be good with red meat.
I know I should be cooking up some red meat right now, but we're going to find out. All right, well, let's see what it smells like.
Okay. Let's smell it.
Always check the lights. It seems dry, but it's got a little bit of legs. I always look at that. It out of all of them, it still smells the best.
Oh, that does smell pleasant.
Bottle. We haven't let it aerate very long,
No.
and a lot of red wines you kind of want to let them sit 5 minutes. Not very long.
But it does
Release.
smell pleasantly good.
All right, and in your opinion, before you taste it, I've already read off the back of the bottle. Do you agree with that? Meat, or is it more like a wine and cheese?
Oh, definitely meat. From the smell, I think it would be good with some cheese. I think.
What do you think you're going to end up rating it? Let's just rate it right now.
Okay, I think we're gonna rate it. Probably, I'm gonna go at based off the smell alone.
Smell alone. What's the smell rating? Out of 10.
Based on smell, I think I'm gonna end up with a 7.
I think so.
Because I think it smells really good. I kind of smell like a hint of chocolatey smell in it a little bit.
That's just because you want chocolate.
That probably is accurate. Maybe some chocolate, a little bit of cherry.
Possibly.
Definitely a little fruity.
Let's hear what he says. Ripe red berry aromas. It might be the red berry that you're smelling.
Could be.
And it's very mellow tannin. You don't want a whole lot of tannin anyway.
No, I don't want to end up with a headache.
Yeah, they can give you headaches. That's why you tend to want to let it aerate anyway.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so you say 7. I think it's going to be an 8 for me.
Think so?
And I don't know yet, but let's give it a shot.
Find out.
Same time.
That was
Oh,
good.
wow.
I like that.
Okay.
That
was remarkable for me.
That was good. That was way better than the one before this one. We got the name of it already.
I think it beats all of them.
Yeah.
And I always say wine's a gliding scale because I think, if I remember correctly, the first one I rated pretty high. But the other ones I rated middle of the pack, maybe like a 5. The last one was a 5.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. It took a lot for me to finish that bottle.
It had a really bad aftertaste.
Yeah.
And that's what ruined it. And I was like, I don't care what kind of meat you have with that last one. It wasn't going to fly as much. Go back and watch that video for the find that stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is pretty high. I'm going to stick to what I was saying before. I still think it's an 8 for me.
Yeah, I still think I'm right about a 7. I really am.
So about a 7? So
Yeah.
we'll give it a 7.5 right
7.5. There
Yep.
you
Two
go.
of us. That's fair.
Yeah.
I would say that it's probably about a 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
This alone would be one of the reasons I'd pick up that whole box, actually.
Probably, yeah.
Keep in mind, that box was $30 for 4 Bordeaux's. So we're not drinking anything fancy or expensive. It's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. And it's pretty good. I mean, 7's high for me.
Yeah, I mean,
Considering what it is.
like I said in many videos, if we're gonna rate something a 10, it better be like $3 and one of the best things I've ever had.
Yeah.
So we don't just throw 10s out there for no reason. It would truly be perfect. If you got a $100 bottle of wine, for it to be 10, it better, I don't know, wash my car. Takes a lot. And that's why you don't buy wine based on price, and you don't buy wine based on this little point rating. Go out with your friends, ask what they like, and then try what they like, and then determine on your own what you really like. Watch or keep watching these videos and try what we like, and leave comment below letting us know if there's something that you want us to try that we haven't done yet. Any other?
I don't think so. I
Words
think
otherwise?
that's pretty straightforward on how we like it or not. I mean, I think a 7 is good. Tastes like and smells kind of like chocolate.
If you
And some
could,
cherries.
would you buy this again?
For a Bordeaux, yeah, I'd buy that again.
What's the most? This is a good category that we don't usually talk about. What's the most you would pay for this bottle now that you've tried it and go to the store and you can pay any amount for it?
Any amount?
Any amount.
I'd spend $15 to $20.
Oh wow, that high?
I think so.
Yeah, I would definitely not go above 15, but
Yeah.
15. It's kind of the sweet spot for wine. Wine of this caliber tends to land around there. The last wine I probably would have just given away. I wouldn't have even bought it at all. The aftertaste was so bad, but yeah. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, think
Anything
so.
else?
Nope.
Okay. Well, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, and ring the little bell so you can keep up with all these. And we're going to have a whole bunch of other ones coming up. We have white wine as well. And we are also doing more whiskeys. We've been pitting them up against each other back here. So follow that up. Right. Do the music.
Next time.